Three, two, 1, 0. Another K Factor production.
Beat money.
Howdy doody 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 do. How do you do? How do we do? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the K Factor Report.
Beat money.
Anyhow, my name is KaazonS, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. Also, for any questions or concerns, you can always reach me at KaazonS@gmail.com. Simple. No underscores, no numbers, no abbreviations, none of that. Just my first name, KaazonS@gmail.com. We are sitting at 41 degrees here on a clear night here on the Gulf Coast, Pensacola, Florida, where I reside. Clear night. They hinting around that there could be snow in the horizon. But we'll have to wait and see. We got it last year. We'll have to see this year. And if you will, the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. Isn't that the truth?
Beat money.
All right, if you'll sit back, we're going to go way back in the time. I get to start the show right here. What we're trying to do, or what I'm doing, now, I'm going to be operating off of January the 14th, 2023, January the 14th, 2024, and if I find it, if there's any, I'll find January the 14th for 2025. 2023, we have. 2024, we have. And we're just walking down through court memory lane for Ernesto. His side piece chick, hen, wannabe rooster, homeboy, homegirl, his cuz, his best friend, his sent from God, side chick, Sonya. Featuring Dre and Dion, who could be called at any moment. Sidekick show will definitely have to be, in my humble opinion, because they, to me, in my opinion, they have more in common. Ernesto and Sylvia under the Godheads. And remember, over here, I'm not picking. I'm a historian. I come from a line of historians, one more famous than the other. Yet, that's still my bloodline. My degree is in history. So don't never think I'm picking. I'm a historian. Every approach of almost any conversation in dealing in between history, law, politics, religion, I'm coming at it from a historical standpoint. The records. When I say that they have more in common, and that is Ernesto and Sylvia, who's also special guest, could be called to the stand at any given moment. I am free to say her name because she was free to say my name. But anyway, because I'm not selfish and I don't want to leave no one out, if one of your gods is up here, you can pick that one, Sylvia or Ernesto, so that we can keep the record straight. Make sure y'all are together on that. Understand? But yeah, you know, he should have hung on in there with Sylvia. See, he should have made Sylvia his girl. Because Sylvia was never even no threat to Sonya at all. He done chum Sonya head up so much that she'll look at Sylvia and be like, "Oh, you can go see my man. I'm not worried. I'm not worried." That darn Sonya. I hear you. Anyway, with no further delay, we're gonna move into 2023. I think we did a disclaimer. We got that part taken care of. And let's get ready to get this show on the road. Starting with right here.
This video contains one call.
And before that voice go any further, pardon my manners, most certainly, always shout out the phone calls from prison. Let me say it again. I was so excited I almost messed it up. I said, shout out to PCFP, all capitalized letters, acronym for phone calls from prison. Shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And with no further delay, we'll get going, get everything set up here, and we're going to dive on in. There's no need of playing around with it. Let's get to work. What we here for. Let's get us going. Phone calls from prison.
Call between Nesto and Sonya on January 14th, 2023. In this call, you will hear that Nesto and Sonya are upset with his attorney for talking to Shirley Strawberry. Take a listen.
We're going way back in the time now. We're going back to 2023. Although, let me make a record. We are recording this at about 7:27 p.m. Central Time here on the Gulf Coast in Pensacola, Florida. It is January the 15th, 2026. I couldn't do it last night, although I wanted to. To be honest, I wanted to do every day starting at around the 9th, Nesto's birthday, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th. We're getting ready to play the 14th of 2023. We're going to follow it up and finish that part up with 2024. Let's go.
Hello?
Hey.
Okay. I was gonna
He's
say,
not going to go to court.
huh?
And there is a bond on that. You said there is a bond on that. You will get bonded out on that. It's not a crime where you touch somebody or anything like that. Possession of a picture is bondable.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. He said it's just possession of a picture. So it is bondable.
Since we're not doing clips, the commentary is going to have to come in to keep the show rolling. Clips, I try to play it first, add commentary, and if needed, a third time to make sure the record's clear. Let's go.
What? That
Yes,
just
it is.
sounds so fucking stupid to me.
I know.
Wait a minute, no. The shit you gave me in that is a stupid, my head.
Did you see it?
I didn't see the picture.
Oh.
Is that what you're talking
No.
about?
I was wondering, did you see the picture of the charge? Yeah.
Oh, I ain't looked at that yet.
And so you know what this man gonna tell me?
What do you
That's
say?
where he pisses me off every day. I don't know why, he went back and said something when you should just listen to the lawyer. Okay, first of all, because he was
Wait.
Let me tell you what he tried to say.
No, you wait. No, let me let y'all go ahead. Put your foot in your mouth. Let me let you go ahead. I'll be right back.
Okay. He didn't, I'm talking about the lawyer.
Okay.
He didn't ask her to go forward and contribute any more money to this case because he's gonna need a new case, and if a new lawyer, because I don't do this, and he shouldn't ask her, because if he do, he's gonna end up in divorce court because she's at her wit's end, this, that, and the other. Okay, first.
Wait a minute. Before you get to your first of all, Nesto, make a note right there. Sonya's just now giving you a report of some conversation between that lawyer and herself that had taken place long earlier. And I don't mean that day neither. I said this once before when she was on the stand. I'm not going to make a big hay out of it, but I have to do this. Sonya was trying to play the numbers. She was trying to be side chick the Nesto for the clout, all because of who he was married to. And then she was trying to play the dozens with the lawyer because she, if nothing else, if there's nothing else, and if y'all don't believe me, come in and just say so. If it's nothing else, I believe Sonya would have traded her ponytail for. And that was to gain access to Nesto's inside phone messages back and forth between him and the 19-year-old. You say, what, the 19-year-old? Yeah, the 19-year-old. Remember? The 19-year-old dad allegedly gave Nesto $100,000 to teach his daughter how to be a woman, how to get into business, how to take care of herself. And Nesto allegedly took that a little bit past the heart, down souther on the body, and allegedly, although I'm not for sure because I wasn't there, did other things 2, for and towards the young 19-year-old young lady. Back to this.
First of all, you the motherfucker that told her. Let's be clear. Me telling him what his face looked like, I'm supposed to, because that's his business. Now,
Wow.
he should have took it upon himself and broke it to her, not you. You the lawyer. You supposed to talk to him only, not call his wife
Thank
and
you.
break it down
Thank
to
you.
her.
Thank
So
you.
what are you fucking talking about? I didn't call her.
Thank you.
You called her. I called him, and he know how to deal with her because that's his wife. So he got 10 years where you ain't even got 10 months knowing her. So what are you even talking about?
Wow.
He sound real stupid is what he sound. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? First of all, I saw that. You didn't tell me, and then don't tell him. No, I called you because I saw the shit, and if I see it, I'm gonna tell him anyway. So fuck it. That's like what it is. So I'm gonna tell that man his business because that's his business to tell. Now you
Right.
telling the wife, that's something different. You
Should've
told
did
the
that.
wife. Right. You told the wife. You shouldn't have did that shit because he know how to talk to her and he know how to break shit to her. You don't. Oh, that's gonna be the end of his marriage. I said, you don't know what it's gonna be. Okay?
You want to put some money on it? Since we on the subject, all because of you and that wigged out ass Nesto, this is no more. I'll tell you something else too. I'm willing to bet, although I'll probably never be able to prove this, if Nesto could do it all over again, he'll tell that woman he's sorry. He'll tell that woman he's sorry and boot you so god doggone for so far. So you would think you were god doggone an after point. Huh? In football. Huh? The field goal. Boop. You right on up out of there. I know, just as sure as it's January the 15th, 2026, and he's still, and I mean still, in the darn Cobb County Jail, or waiting for, at this moment, he's waiting for either bond or trial or whichever comes first. Huh? You know, I like making math quotes. High school, they teach you PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. When you get to college, you come to quickly realize you can multiply or divide depending on which one comes first. Well, that's how Nesto is. Whatever which one comes first. At this juncture, I'm willing to bet he ready to jump on the first thing smoking. But anyway, we back in 2023. Back to it.
You don't know what it's going to be. So sometimes I think he could be trying to get a response to see, you know.
Any of y'all have friends out there that find themselves in some very unique situations, and as they're explaining it to you, you're trying to figure out if they're trying to convince you or if they're trying to convince themselves? Well, that's what this sounds like to me. Go ahead.
I said, you don't know what it's going to be. So you speaking on something, but if people just stop, didn't say anything and let the lawyer him, you shouldn't have told her. He didn't tell her, he told her. And that's his business to tell her.
Right.
It's his business to tell her because he would know how to break it to her because he know her. So why would you? Because I only told Dion after I knew he told to go check on her and see.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But that was after I knew she'd already knew because he called me and told me he told her. So now let me call Dion. Dion, can you call, make sure she okay? Because you don't want her mind to get to wondering because people are already in her ear.
Do you hear this? Back in 2023, See, I wasn't hot on the trail yet. I'm talking about I was knee deep in the YSL. Not that I was a thugger. To be honest with you, I've been burnt out from anybody that's suggesting, well, let me say it this way. Who's not talking about reparation? Who's not talking about justice? Is all you gonna give me is my clothes, my jewelry. I'll do this to my brother. I'll do that to my brother. Except they don't use the word brother. They use the N word. The maniqua. I'll do him. Over the Christmas holidays, I asked my nephews, I gave them a challenge. They young. They love Unc. They know I'm going to say what I'm going to say and I'm going to keep it moving. But I challenged them that whatever their favorite rap song is, I challenged them to pull the N word out and replace it with the word brother. So if it says, I'll do this to that nikwa, you're going to move the nikwa out and replace it with brother. I'll do this to my brother. I'll do that to my brother or sister. And see if it still hits the same. I think not. Back to the scheduling program.
Right.
So, you know, sometimes people don't know how to really think and understand that it's some bullshit or whatever. He's like, all right. But, shit, I'm like, the fuck? You can't do, you the one that started the shit. Me telling him ain't nothing. You just don't want me to talk to him. I don't know how you gonna manage that.
Wow. So he
That's a fucking crap.
you remember I told you what you said? He messy on that type shit. You told me he did
Yeah.
that before.
He was messy as fuck.
He doing that again.
He said he'll be in the courtroom, but he just can't say nothing. Because I said, can you do it and just jump off? He was like, no, I can't do nothing at all because I don't do those crimes, those type of cases. But I will be in there with the public defender and make sure it go like it's supposed to go. So I don't know if he's going to quarterback and just, you know, talk to the person and be like, da-da-da-da-da.
I don't trust that shit either, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you the email BC right now. Tell him he need to call you a mercy. This will benefit him as well.
No, BC, don't say shit in court. Don't go back to that. That's like going to the ex-woman who steady cheated on you.
I just want to make sure I get going.
You a chump, Nesto. You's a chump. You hear me? I'm just saying, I'm not even going to go that deep on this at this particular time. You one soft Negro. I tell you the truth.
No, BC ain't gonna do it. He is not the one. You already saw what he did in court.
Yeah,
And, okay, for real, he said he was gonna run. Oh, okay.
Well, Sonya, you just gonna let Sonya go? Man, and you call yourself a genius, brains? You think like a trillionaire? You business minded? You make boss move? I don't know, Nesto. Let me hear some more.
Don't say nothing. Like, for real? Really? No. Hell no. You better off. You better off sitting in there by yourself than BC.
Okay, hold up. So I'm supposed to be going tomorrow?
He said you should go tomorrow. It's not a definite, but because the charges came up today, you should be going there tomorrow.
Yeah. Because there's a hole. If they charge, that means it's a hole, correct?
No, it's not.
What? I mean, damn, man. You done did time before. I mean, I'm not going to play it back, but sir, always use the computer example. If you put bad information in, 9 out of 10, you're going to get bad information out. If I have any people that deal with numbers for major corporation, all the way down to a little simple restaurant, you have to crunch the numbers at the end of the evening. If you put the numbers in wrong, when you get your report, it's probably going to be what? Wrong. What kind of question was that? What is one thing got to do with a whole?
You can get a hearing and a bond. It's a bondable offense.
Oh, it
Henry County, it's a bondable offense. He said it's not. It don't sound right, but he said it's not that serious. It is not that serious. It's just something nobody want on their face. It isn't that serious because you don't have a history of that. It is something that's probationable. It is something like, okay, he had a picture. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could have sent him a picture. Do you see him researching that shit on his computer? No. Okay. Well, however you trying to say he was in possession of it.
I know
you don't even know what the fuck it is. But I'm just saying, in scenarios when you go to court on shit, how, it's like, please, prove that this is his shit. Because again,
how many of y'all was ever waiting for the 35 plus 10-year law language, legalese to flow up out this girl? She can't even quote Law and Order correctly. Damn.
If this was in your mentality, you would have it on your Google search. You get me?
Right.
Some shit like that. You don't just stumble across one picture, and the motherfucker gotta have that shit on their search bar, which they can search. They can dissect anybody's computer and find out what you've been looking at for the last 5 years on your. As long as you've been owning that computer, they can find out everything you've ever downloaded or Googled or searched or whatever. Right. That's how they get a lot of people on the murders, because they be searching murders and how to kill without da-da-da-da-da, and they find that shit out by looking on their computers.
I'd have hung that phone up on her ass. I'm just saying. If you would have continued the conversation on out with her, okay, that's you. I ain't knocking you. I'm telling you, the K factor would have burped. That's all she'd have heard.
So, if it's something through that, all you gotta do, okay, look at his computer. And if he's a freak and all of that shit, it'd be on his computer. You see it on his phone. You know what I'm saying? You would just see it. Child and animals.
Okay, hold on. That shit sounds disgusting. So let me get back on this shit.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Cause look, the girl be acting like some of that shit be turning her on. That ain't all, but we'll get to that on another day.
I'm so sorry.
But I'm gonna say.
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
But what degree is it? 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's got to be a 4th degree.
Oh,
1/6. Well, it's got to be. I didn't ask what degree it was. We'll call tomorrow and find out. Well, you'll know when you go to court at 11 o'clock tomorrow. He said it should be 11 o'clock.
Wow. How he gonna assist the public defender, because he's not gonna be there? How you gonna?
Apparently he's gonna be there, but he just ain't gonna say shit. He said he's gonna be there, but he's just gonna be there to make sure nothing bad goes on, or he's gonna be there to be nosy. It's one of the two.
That's it, because you can't talk to the public defender with nothing.
You can't, but he'll be in there. Think about it. That is true. You're gonna be somewhere else, and the public defender gonna be in the courtroom or wherever. And then you're not going to be, or all right, the public defender's in there with you. Right?
Why don't she know this? Wow. Had she not been to court with you already? I mean, look, I have evidence right there she done been in a courtroom. I see her right there. Somewhere along the line, I have another picture of her sitting down on the bench in that same outfit, which must have been the same day, looking a hot mess the same way. Huh? With that god doggone ponytail as everybody been hiking on as the lead counsel. The ponytail, not the rest attached to the head, the ponytail. That I think on a video we changed it from ponytail, and then we had a debate on whether it should be a donkey tail or a mule tail. Ponies are cute. Then again, Nesto feel like she's cute.
In there with y'all?
No, they'll just be on the screen. It ain't no.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, he'll be in there where they are. He'll be where they are.
No, they don't. Cause
So.
they be doing Zoom wherever they be at.
Oh, they do it from their desk.
They could be in their car any goddamn well.
Oh, shit. Fucking COVID. That shit's
Yeah.
behind him.
So.
I had some liquor. I'm sorry.
This
I
ain't
had
making
to.
no motherfucking sense right here.
I had to. I know. It's ridiculous.
And
It's
they talking
ridiculous.
about, yeah, it's a bond, but that don't mean they're going to give me one. Yeah.
Again, I would say, yeah, because
This your advisor. I spent a little time trying to figure out. I'm talking about, and I was trying to be finite with it. Like the bottom line. What exactly was Sonya supposed to been doing? And Nesto. One of the reasons why I say I want to know what the bottom line was. I've heard and seen a little bit of evidence. I've heard you agree to some evidence where other females actually did something on your behalf or your wife's behalf. And I get that. But this, sir, I don't get it. But let's get on with it anyway. Let's go.
if you don't have a history,
That shit don't know. Listen, what I'm finna say.
all that comes into the factor because even if they come up and say that,
Nesto, that girl don't be studying a word you be saying. You understand? That's how come I know you solved. I'm talking about it would not have been rude whatsoever for you to have told her to shut the up. Shut up. Shut the up. Shut up, woman. God damn. Shut up. You would have been within your rights.
and we don't know who the prosecutor is going to be, but or the public defender, but you don't have a history of that at all. Hopefully, whoever is in there, I don't know.
Nothing else.
I know. I mean, I wouldn't encourage shit just on the strength of the shit that's happening. Like, oh, this shit is ridiculous.
Did he get my shit today? You didn't even talk about that. He
Right. So yeah, that's supposed to be signed and all that. So that's supposed to be done. And I asked him, what's the progress on that? But it's like I'm going to have your son call him because he act like he can't. He could sometimes give me a straight answer, and then he be like, act like he can't give nobody a straight fucking answer.
No,
because it'd be like because it'd be like, why are you so concerned with him? Like that shit. You get me?
You doggone right. I might be in contempt of court. So if someone strolling through here and they look down in the chat and see some familiar names and you see the word contempt and they give me a time and date that I need to have that video ready to go, and it's going to have to be live, and I'm going to be operating off of their time if they charge me with contempt. And the reason why is they've already decided that what I'm about to say had no truth to it. But I'm just going to stand correctly and 10 toes down. No, that attorney did not like the fact you coming over, although you on a mission. I'll give you that much. You was on a mission on behalf of El Crazo, allegedly, kind of, sort of. I'm just playing. It's just internet. But I'm saying, right? That man didn't like the fact you coming over, probably eating his food, laying up in his bed, hunching. He ready to pillow talk about what y'all just did. And the whole time, you talking about Nesto, a damn case, and how come he can't get his hands on that telephone so you could go into the phone to go into the messages so that you could take a look to see day in and day out how Nesto and the 19-year-old was communicating. No, he didn't appreciate that. Uh-huh.
Why do you care so much? Like, that's my job, to care about this
Right,
situation.
right.
That's why you met me. Please be clear on that first and foremost.
Okay, so let me put that down under her application question. Her job is to keep her eye on them, to make sure that they holding him down, and him being Nesto, her being Sonya. Them is the attorney. Plural. Possibly more than one.
And don't ever think that went away or will go away.
Okay.
Regardless of what happens on whatever other end he got going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fleeing, so.
She got to throw that part in there. And maybe maybe that really did have her on the edge of the chair of just not really knowing if Nesto was going to, continue to be with this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of her. She's old. She's junk. She's sleeping on an air mattress in an empty apartment. I don't like the relationship between her and her daughter. Them little folks. If he was, in other words, it's bothering her when she think of this picture right. Or if he really gonna, let it all hang.
I don't know what to tell you. Friends don't do that.
I'm just thorough right now.
I know you is. And some may get on to me. Because I'm a brother. I done did some stupid shit in my life. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I was at least 30-something years younger than what I am now. Ain't nowhere in the world I'll be floating around with some of the shit now in 2026 and how I perceive things in 1990, 91, 92, 90 especially. That's the year my mom died, July the 13th, 1990, at the age of 37. I was mean. I was young. And to be honest with you, I didn't really give a fuck. But there is something that lingered on in me. I was a nerd. I loved to read. 2, I do have a unique love for my people. I do. I did then, I do now. Being young and ambitious, society had already started its attack. Man, y'all gonna have to come over to KaazonS Truth. Y'all come over to KaazonS Truth. We working on it. It's just so many angles. It's kind of a hard start. But I'm gonna jump in somewhere and get that going. You can catch more of that. A little bit more of that. But meanwhile, back to this.
So
No, we already
it's
discussed that.
crazy
Now,
as fuck.
yeah. But I'm not worrying about the other shit no more. I'm done with that. I'm not. Whatever gonna be with that. You know, giants fall with it. A lot of people fall when people. Giants fall.
You see how he be slick calling Shirley and his relationship is married to Shirley shit, belittling it, and he be doing it at the ears of this woman. This shit kind of gets under my skin. And I'm not just saying that for some YouTube, internet. I'm talking about if I outright knew you. I'm at the barber shop and you flexing. You in there with your side piece and you're in the public. And the whole time you out in the public with your side piece, simultaneously, you also calling her out her name. Telling something personally that's supposed to be between what's supposed to be you and her. Laughing, making jokes, doing the most to make the side chick feel comfortable. That's weak as fuck where I come from. And you surely don't allow, you monkey chump, you surely don't allow your side chick in any capacity whatsoever under the sun to hum, sing, whistle, pronounce, utter, speak your wife's name, her position, nor title. None of that at any moment, at any given time, supposed to come out the side chick's mouth. And if it do, we'll go for a part right, kind of right there. Be like, God, what happened to your lizard? I love it. I was probably about the man right, and I lost my lizard. That's what that shit's supposed to sound like. But no, you can't do nothing to her. Because you yourself talked about her and led her into acting, thinking, feeling that she didn't do nothing. And this woman is almost out of $100,000 fooling around with you, with lawyers that never got you out on a bond. And you have the audacity. The only person you got is Sonya. You bobblehead ass boy, you.
Fall and people fall. People think they rise when a giant falls. That's not this case right here. So that ain't what they told me. They told me keep believing what I believe in, and whatever kick off, let it kick off.
No, I'm listen, on this shit, he's about to take that shit to trial. Fuck that, because ain't nobody playing the shit. So this right here.
That's another thing y'all done heard me say over and over. There's nobody who's ready to go. Sonya more ready to go to trial and ready and prepared. I don't think y'all understand the severity of this. I don't think you do. He pulled his hat off. As Nesto say, let me make it plain. Let me make it plain. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, is more prepared to go to trial than Sonya. Every suggestion she make, other than the dismissal, it's you get a dismissal. You see, you can just file a dismissal, or a civil. I don't know where the hell she get this civil. Bam. Y'all are aware that they named a war after civil, right? Anyhow, back to this.
How about that? I'm cool on that, but that's not what I'm saying. He telling them that we might have to take what I got now to trial. That's what he told her.
What?
I'm telling you what he said, man. He got her so fucked up, blow right now.
What? He didn't tell me that. I just asked him about trial.
Who is you? You the one ready to go to trial. Oh, one of these days, I'm going to make it my business. 2026. I'm going to take and do my due diligence and try to get every time you suggested, we'll take it to trial. We'll go to trial. Yeah, let's just go to trial. See, when you get to the trial, you know, like air it all out, put it all out there. Don't let nothing be in the dark, baby. Let it all be in the light. That's your side. Oh, I wish somebody would get you this. You really kind of need it now. You know how to compromise. You know how to trade. You had other phone numbers. You could have got 5 different people outside of your original. Well, hell, I don't know if it ever was a circle. It might have been more like the letter C. The letter G or something. I don't see like a O looking, like I never saw that. Because every time you picked up one, you lost 2. Imagine that. I'm just saying.
Telling you what she said.
So he's trying to go all in with that trial ticket?
Right. Well, yes, and that's why her head at. Her head is on that 70 piece. That's why I'm trying to tell you. You don't know what the fuck you doing, bro. You finna destroy everybody. You doing this shit.
Why? You the one that's doing it.
You doing it.
What's that some bitch ass shit?
Ooh, I don't hear no personal responsibility in there. All right.
Yes, it is. So I don't know what's going to go down.
He saying he's talking about trial. What you got to go to trial for?
I'm telling you that what
they got some actual evidence, because that's the only way you need to go to trial is they got some actual evidence. If they don't have no actual evidence, you better go for a dismissal. We ain't taking pleas and none of that stupid shit, because I always want somebody to take a motherfucking plea.
I'm telling you what
no.
Yeah.
Well,
This
you
nigga
know,
all
no,
in.
fuck a plea.
Man, this nigga all in my business, man. He's
Sonya all up in your business too. And she up in that man bed. She up in his business, your business. And y'all don't really know what the hell she doing in her business. If she have any business.
all, and I had to let her know.
Damn, we should have never gave him her number.
Yeah, and I checked him. I checked her as well. Listen, man, don't trust nobody when it comes down to this. I'm not trying to be no friend with nobody. This ain't that type shit.
Right.
Come on, go ahead and let me know some other shit going on.
Please see through the line. What's going on?
This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? People say a lot of things. Shit don't be happening.
You know what? If you really told Shirley that, I'd have gave you at least a B plus. If you'd have gave her that much. You on the phone with the prosecutor right now, talking to him, and they giving you feedback, and they ready to go to trial. Well, stop.
Are we accurate at all? And this thing right here, it's been 2 days. Tomorrow Friday, shit ain't been signed, and shit ain't being taken care of. Even if this shit ain't popped up, just say this shit ain't pop up.
Okay, right. This should have been a go. The other shit should have been a go.
Am I wrong?
No, because you promised on Wednesday, and y'all had this aligned since last week that it was going to be on Wednesday, so all your ducks should have been in order.
Thank you, and it's not. So what that telling me? And all it did is buy you some more time because you knew this. You knew this yesterday.
But he didn't even see this coming. He said he didn't see this. He said he didn't see this coming. He said, you had that right.
Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm tempted to, you know what? I'm finna violate. I want to move this back just a tad. Now, I said earlier that it appeared to me, and I am kind of glad I came in this a little later on, because certain, I've shopped around and I've visited a lot of people. Shout out to all them other bloggers that covered this so very, very, very well, especially them blogger sisters. Oh yeah, man, them sister Nyla. Boy, I heard that sister drag that goddamn Sonya one. It would take for a woman to do it. I couldn't really do it. Not like one of them sisters could. Be Lenore, Wisdom's daughter, Bougie. I think a hoodie or something like that. I know whoever that sister is. I think her birthday's back around like September. I think Virgo I am. Oh yeah, and Sonya. I'm an original Virgo. You and Nesto was on the phone on my birthday. I'll get to that another day. That's 8 months down the line. Anyway, I want you to listen to this thing set itself up. Let it walk. I charge Sonya knowing and hearing and giving Nesto information later on. She forgot. Not timely. Not together. Not organized. I want you to take a listen to this.
Yeah. Even if this shit ain't popped up, just say this shit ain't pop up.
Okay, right. This should have been a go. The other shit should have been a go.
Am I wrong?
No, because you promised on Wednesday, and y'all had this aligned since last week that it was going to be on Wednesday, so all your ducks should have been in order.
Thank you, and it's not. So what that telling me? And all it did is buy you some more time because you knew this. You knew this yesterday.
But he didn't even see this coming. He said he didn't see this. He said he didn't see this.
Okay, here we go. Now, Nesto's saying, yeah, he did know. Nesto's, he got that from somewhere, didn't he? He got that from Shirley, huh? So what that tell us? There's another January the 14th out here from 2020. between Ernesto and Shirley. And because I'm going 3 days off, I'm trying to get. But that's a whole nother story. Let's go.
No, because you promised on Wednesday, and y'all had this aligned since last week that it was going to be on Wednesday, so all your ducks should have been in order.
Thank you. And it's not. So what that tells you? And all it did is buy you some more time because you knew this.
Yep.
You knew
Yep,
this
but he didn't even see this coming. He said,
Boom. They both saying two different things. Sonya making an argument which she has made her from. Now, if y'all want to know who Sonya was a defense lawyer for, that attorney. She made sure she downed and bashed BC to lift up this dude right here. I'm talking about Sonya took on Nesto and Dion at the same time. She got on their ass about talking shit about that lawyer. Yes, she most certainly did. You say she didn't. Don't play with me. Say she didn't. Oh, okay. Okay.
hey, he didn't see her. He said he didn't see this coming. He said, you had that right. You know what? You had that right not to believe shit to come out that man's mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I feel you, Nesto. Nesto. Man to man. I don't like that shit you did towards Shirley. Look, you can do your thing. That's your business. Men step aside. Little small ridicule, if any. At one time or another in life, we done been there, done that. But to talk shit against your wife, Sonya, oh boy, you most certainly gonna pay. 2023 is 2026. He been in jail since July the 7th, 2022. Just saying.
It's just a fucked up situation. And then you got to deal with somebody. You got to put your hands on somebody that's sitting here and doing some shit that you just really don't approve of.
Thank you. Come on, man. That ain't no normal type shit going on nowadays.
Quit calling her. Well, you know, the next time you talk to him, tell him don't call her no more, period.
Yeah.
Go to my son. Call Dion only. Don't even call her. He'll talk to her about what she needs to send. Do it like that. Just put it through Dion. And tell her don't even answer his calls.
Yeah.
That's what you tell her. Tell her don't answer his calls no more. There's no reason for you to talk to him anymore.
She running the show. She is running this show. 38 degrees, temperature falling on a clear night on the Gulf Coast.
He's going to go through Dion.
Yeah, because this shit is getting ridiculous right now.
Yep, and let Dion deal with it on that end.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Shout out the phone calls from prison.
Because that's exactly what they said. I'm trying to move, and I don't know how much money I'm going to have left to do all this stuff. I'm just running out. That's exactly what they told. Yeah. Yep.
Of course.
Yeah. And super gouging.
What's wrong?
What she meaning? Where are her throwing in? Of course. Yeah, she got to find her a place. My wife got to find her a place to stay, get a car situated. She got a lot of course. Of course. Weird.
Roll with a
Allegedly. I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe y'all are right. Maybe y'all are wrong and I'm right. Allegedly. I don't know.
Not all of them are bad. Oh, shit. And the great thing about them is you can fire them and get another one off the office. Without money lost. You can always sense when they're going wrong and fire them.
Yeah,
Don't count them out because they all not bad. They just, a lot of them just fresh out of school, you know? And they just They,
Yeah.
the ones that been there the longest usually be the ones that like have the most care because they're trying to do good. They can always, or even they're stupid. I don't know.
But here's the thing. I just know them first parents, them goddamn DA be burning them. They be eating them public defenders alive.
Yeah, the more skillful ones, of course. But listen, what's right there on the screen said she has 35 plus 10-year law experience. And no, hell no, you better not come up in here adding something. I have no intention. I am okay with a person speaking freely. Somebody came in and said, hey, your introduction is 5 minutes long. That's too long for me. I'm out of here. I wrote them back and said, you know what? Since you brung that up, I'm going to cut it back. I'm going to make it 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Come on back in here. I mean, I'm going to work with you. Work with me. But damn.
I've seen that. Huh?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that too many times.
Yeah, and they ate yours alive and he was paid. So it's some of it. It's some of it.
No. He did it himself to me. He did that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right.
I just feel like fucking just rage and just going, just fucking snap zero right now. But no, I can't do it.
You got to hold your composure.
How you think Shirley felt knowing she out almost $100,000? Your storage, your truck, your son, you, all of this. What you think she felt like? But you know what? That's my girl now. I am going to put Shirley on the stand. I told you, I got to be 100. I do. But that's my girl, though. You know what I mean? I'm talking about old school wife type of shit. Got there. What? Old school. What she told Nesto one time when Lamont told her that, yeah, it's just some chick he knows just trying to snitch on him. And Shirley was like, what is it? Like, is she like a friend, a girlfriend? Like, what up? Talk to her. You had a talk to me wife. I'm talking about the real old school talk to me. Baby, you could talk to me. I'm your wife. Now, the newcomers, I wouldn't be. No, y'all chain is shout. KaazonS Truth. Catch it. Pump it up. Get it going where we can do some lives on that. That we'll cover some of that. Because remember, and this is somewhat on subject, and then we'll get back to it. I'm being honest. Hold on one second. I'm up on the screen. I'm being honest. The honest truth is, shout out to KaazonS Truth since I said it that way, but there are more sisters than there are brothers. If you took every brother from 19 to 55 and you took every sister from 19 to 55, you do realize, and see, I could talk this comfortable because I actually did the research. I came into it, I said 8 and 1. That was just out the dome. Just using common sense and looking and being aware of what's around me. When I really looked at the statistics, it was 11 to 1. From 19 to 55, for every one brother, there's 11 females. You could not I'm going to repeat again. It would be virtually impossible for you to match up every brother to every female. It's not going to work. There's more females than there are men. Then we got to do the math thing. You got to start subtracting. You got to subtract the ones that prefer Becky. They don't want a sister. They want Becky. I don't know what the proper word is. The gays. Count them out. And then the ones that are looking at anywhere from 25 to life to the deceased. If you subtract those numbers out of the equation, and we already said, well, first I said 8-1. Statistics said 11-1. Can you imagine what it was? I mean, what it would be if you subtract Becky, the gays, and the imprisonment or deceased? That number, like, what you gonna do? You gonna share one way or the other. Now, yeah, you could jump out and, well, I'm gonna go get me a Chinaman. I'm gonna go to somebody else's nation and grab a man from there. You could do that. It's yours to do it with. But the rest, you do know at one time this wasn't no issue. There's a point period in time when this was no issue to the day you have child support.
Got one call back. He do call consistent, but messy on top of that.
He shouldn't be calling her period. Just tell her to stop talking to him. He can talk to what's the name only? You want to call him on the three-way and tell her there? Don't call her no more.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
No, God.
No, don't do that. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. That's it. No. Because they're going to cut communication out what you got going on. Right now, I don't need to be. I don't need to make no rational move right now. I got to wait till what's going on tomorrow.
Well, wait. I mean, he ain't going to that. So, I mean, what are you worried about? He gotta perform like he's supposed to perform. I'm fucking tell you. Getting in your feelings is getting in your feelings, but he the one that called her and told her that shit and started all that shit. Exactly. So what you and
she weakening you right here, boy. She punk talking you. She wants to move forward. She has something she wants to do. She want to let it hang. You are trying to think and slow it down a little bit. Brothers then ramp up. Oh, goodness gracious almighty. Don't be around some more brothers and they help encourage and ramp up. It's at that moment. Remember the last of what I mentioned? The 25 to lifers to the seas? It's right along those lines. They fall easily into that statistic. So therefore, I commend you on trying to slow it down. Don't move too fast. But what you got your girl doing? You think Shirley would have been saying that to you? You think Shirley would have been like, yeah, let's punk him. Let's da 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 da. I got another call with her up on there. He like, yo, no, don't write him. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go up on there. Like, we'll see, can we get to that one?
And you have all rights. He works for you. You have all rights to tell him, stop talking to her. I'm not going to say it again. And you tell her the same thing. Stop talking to him.
Yeah.
Dion's going to deal with it. And all you do is you talk to Dion. Because you ain't built for this shit. They're stuffing you out. and it's causing a problem more than what it is. Dion got it. That's all you need to do.
So says Sonya.
And tell him you talk to my son only. That's who you talk to. Son and Sonya. You don't want to talk to her? Talk to my son or my brother.
Yeah,
they'll get it today.
He tell me, brother say every time he call, he don't never answer back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what he
and
told
he know
me.
who it is?
Yeah,
and he know who it is?
He know who it is. So.
Then next time he do that, tell him to call me and I'll text him and say you need to call your client.
So what do you say? So he in his mind is a go for tomorrow or not?
With the bond?
Yeah.
No. What he getting? What he getting for his birthday next year? What kind of car he gonna get Shirley? Some furniture in Shirley's house so she could get off that air mattress. Huh? What? The bond? I see why some of them people were calling her. But you know what? I'll just put the letter. 2 of them. A L and a W. I'll let you deal with the rest.
You want me to call and you want to ask about the bond?
No.
I mean, you got all rights to ask about your bond. You are the client.
Yeah, I know if I am, but
you can talk
calling.
on his phone about a bond because it's already he can discuss what he discussed with the people know out loud. The prosecutor said this is where we at.
Yeah, I need to call back in a minute then because the time gonna run out and I don't want to get cut off. So if I can call you right back, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I told them to get that female attorney on that shit immediately. You see what I'm saying? And they did that shit because what he did.
He needs to run that back and I'll go find a fucking attorney that know how to do the shit. How about that?
Yeah, well, he said he paid the lady. I know he ain't paid nobody. I know that shit.
Well, that's fine. You paid her. She didn't do shit. Run the money back.
Yeah.
She can't hold on to shit and she didn't do a damn thing. What's she gonna say? Oh, I took a call.
And you know what he should have did? He should have said, I got somebody can do it for you. So he should have did. So I should have said.
No. Apparently, it ain't being handled in a timely manner. And all of this shit got a time frame on it.
I'm talking about for tomorrow, too. For tomorrow, he should have said, I got somebody I can put you on to.
Who said that?
He should have said that to you. He should have, hey, I contacted
you. No, because it's a short notice. So, and ain't nobody going to show up there for free. And she already saying she tapped out. And she's saying what came out of his mouth.
Why that's still out there with BC, so. Yeah, man, I'm gonna feel like the ticket be done with you, nigga. You ain't doing what you say you gonna do because you keep lying. So everybody fucking keep lying to me, keep fucking with my brain right now. And that shit you just told me, that shit it sound like some fucking Pluto shit you just told me. You told me a fucking possession or a picture. That's what you just said.
You should have never called her.
What'd you say?
You should have never called her.
No. Should have never
did. You should have called her. He should have talked to you first and not her. I don't know what the point of it was stressing her about, because one thing, this situation ain't costing her no money between now and tomorrow, so if she ain't paying for shit, then why would you want to tell her? Because unless there's a cost involved, again, too, that's something that you would tell her.
Thank you.
Because you're the one that's got to tell her this is what it is and negotiate what she can pay for and where it's at. Y'all negotiate that because that's the money. It's just between you and her, not between him. He can only say, I received it and I didn't. That's the only thing he needs to talk about is what he received and what he... Then he's going to tell me today saying the money stopped, he ain't got paid in weeks. What the fuck are you talking about?
Thank you.
Just Sunday, you said, oh, oops, I see it. That was just Sunday. What are you talking about? And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. With your thought you was so slick ass. Yup. The lawyer told you whatever. Who is you? Who is you? You just stand right there. Yeah, he shot you one. Sure did. Who is you? Up over here in my doggone house, in my doggone bedroom, laying up in my bed, passing gas and shit. We getting down. And then I'm ready to talk about the performance, the gymnastics we just did. And all you got for me is you want to talk about Nesto. And I told you one time that man married. He happily married. And you agreed. And I done heard y'all on the phone call. Sonya just didn't tell Nesto that. Allegedly, in my opinion. I'm about right. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'll leave it alone.
Just got paid. You know the money stops.
Wow.
I hate that. I hate when people say stupid shit like that. I hate when stuff that over you always. No, motherfucker, that was the first time I ever did that. I hate that. Don't put that on the always. It's been weeks. Motherfucker, it ain't been weeks. You ain't been on the case for weeks. You might have been on the case of 30 days.
Thank
So,
you. It ain't even been 30 days, bro.
Right. So what you even talking about? It's been weeks. So basically, you ain't got paid since the first week y'all met. So that's what you're talking about. That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
Sonya receipt checking right now. Call it what you want to call it. Sonya is trying to see if it adds up into what Nesto was saying done transpired between the monies and then what the lawyer done told her when the phones are cut off and she on the phone with him and she ain't over there with him. She on the phone with him to 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, chopping it up. They got real chummy. Yes, yes, sir, and ma'am. They got real chummy. Sure it did.
You only been on here a month, maybe. Hold on.
It ain't been a month. It ain't been a month.
She receipt checking though. She blah blah blah. And don't get that twisted. But she receipt checking. Make a note of that now, so you'll know it. Hey, pass it to your brothers, your fathers, your sons. It be some people in some unique situations.
Right, it ain't been a month because BC was on it 2 weeks after New Year. I mean after fucking Thanksgiving. He was on it. I gotta go back and look at my call log.
I know what's going on, man. Man ain't signed anything to 16. He signed it on 16. That when they put
the
in
16?
16.
Okay.
16.
Okay, so it's been a month. Cause tomorrow is, 16th is Monday.
Yeah, that's right. Then what you done made 24 in 30 days. Ain't nobody doing that. No, they're not. So I'm burnt out on this. I'm burnt the fuck out.
I didn't even get all my money from my case yet. So she wanted to get that. That's probably him in her ear talking about, go ahead and handle me, and then, whatever's left over.
No,
don't try to get up.
Hold on. When I call you back, you going to call that fuck motherfucker. You going to call him, and I'm going to say what I got to say. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I got to say what he going to listen what I got to say. I'll say, you run that shit back, bro. Because I ain't going to let a motherfucker play me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because, first of all, Deanna said that is a retainer until you don't start working until you go to trial. Trial means you plead, not plead, start working hard. You ain't working hard.
No, he got a lot of little shit that happens before you get there because your shit is so complex. You don't have a normal case. But I'm talking about the extra shit he's doing. He needs to shut the fuck up.
But I ain't seen it done.
Well, you got your bond.
I ain't seen it.
I mean, you got the agreement on it. You got your bond. He just slow
told you
motion
that.
and getting it.
You just pull it up and see it. You got your
I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. That's why I went on there looking today.
I'm talking about, we dove back to 2023, January the 14th. I couldn't do this yesterday. So I'm in here on January the 15th, 2026. We're going to run this one. Then we're going to run January the 14th, 2024. 2 nights. They're going to come out back to back. My wife is working in her office extra long in preparing for what may be a weather event in certain areas of interest to her. So I'm in my office in the back, in the garage. I didn't want to take the chance in the video, dropping, disconnecting, re-cranking up, none of that. And I could hear and feel, based off of what my eyes done seen and reading the chat, when the fam them pull up, I already know who's saying what. Even them 2 or 3 that's gonna get on. Hey, my Supreme Justices, they got some room to be rough over here. We got tough skin over here. And then when we get up and hang this stuff up, we go get in our beds. Although human to human, there's parts of me that kind of feel like there was some hanky-panky, or let me just say it this way. You know, you have to be, I know how I could just say it and just lay it out there, but you know, I learned from watching. So I'll say this. I think there are some things, and I think if he wouldn't have got hung up in the corresponding liability part of it and not being aware at the time and acting off of emotions and feelings, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. There's a part of me that kind of like, cause I'm like Dion. If it comes to see, I gotta follow Dion a little bit on this. But then again, I saw one video interview that I thought was a little distasteful in one breath, and then in the other breath, I'm like, although the sister, traveled down that road and she had her matters of facts that she was laying out, she about that life. I got to keep it 100. I strongly advise somebody, don't get in nothing like this if you can't keep it 100. So this is a record. This itself is a record. Shirley, he need to get a spank for that. How long? That'll be up to Shirley. Because you don't get with no side chick, bro, and go talking against your wife. And you continued on, even after you knew the calls and shit had gotten out. You still was trying to keep this girl grounded. Look at her face. Look at her face. Now to you, she child cute to you, which that itself is questionable. But that's another story for another day. Let me let this go ahead and get to the end. I have prolonged this long enough.
Hey, to see if it was posted.
Okay, no, it ain't on there. So I'm gonna stretch that shit real. I ain't finna play tomorrow, but it is my fucking life.
You went from last week to Wednesday, and I hear we going to another Wednesday.
The K Factor didn't ever say exactly how he feel for Nesto. There's some parts of this that makes me feel like they tried him, especially with that going into the vehicle, and my understanding where it wasn't a stop, it wasn't a cherry stop. It was he was out of the vehicle. The vehicle was not illegally parked. I believe it was on private property, which by now there's no telling who might come up and testify, whatever. But their entry into the truck, I have issues. Okay. I think that's why it took so long for them to even try to sort that little bit out and whatnot. I don't see the probable cause. The truck wasn't stolen. They wanted the body. Huh? Habeas corpus. Yeah. They wanted the body. What you mean a body? They wanted you. There's two yous. Oh, we'll do this on KaazonS. True. There's two yous. There's the natural you, and then there's you, and then it could be y'all operating by you, but under y'all. Nesto know what I'm talking about. Anything dealing with you done with a child, oh then whatever happened, I do mean happened. I've never hurt no child. I hear my children debate. You ever got a whoop by? No. I think no. You ever got a whoop? You ever got a whoop? You ever got a whooping by that? I can't. I think I got a spanking by dad once. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you gotta like just keeping it 100. Ain't no nieces of mine, nephews running around here. I'm gonna crack my nephew in the chest. I'm gonna make him hard. Yeah. When I get 70, 80 years old, if he take the brakes off that damn wheelchair and let my ass roll down 9th Avenue, somebody would understand. Or my nieces. Uncle K Factor was hanky panky. If he mess with a child, I'm a father, I'm an uncle, I'm big cuz, old school, bruh, and the many names that fall up under KaazonS, who's in charge of the K Factor. Shout out the phone calls from prison too. Dig? Yeah. If he did something to a child, if he broke a woman's heart, that's his business. If he talked the woman up out of her, that's their business. If she footed him some money, that's their business. The one thing he's been found guilty on, we just got to make the case. He broke one of the rules that's in the 101. It's like 101.1 Section A. You never ever talk shit about your wife to your side chick, and you show enough don't allow your side chick to pronounce, utter, whistle, clap your wife's name, her title, or her position. I stand on that. And any other guy doggone. If you don't know, you never been married, hey, you don't know what are we talking about.
In a couple of days, it's going to be a second answer.
Yeah, we're going in some bullshit.
We're going to 2 weeks of I'm getting a bond. And, you know, the thing of it is, he can't control everything because it is 3 people that's got to be in sync, him, the prosecutor, and the judge.
No,
But
I got that part. Today is it's not what he told me. It's not what he told you. Somebody's lying. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody's lying.
Somebody is lying, Nesto. I thought you watched The Godfather. I could have swore I heard on a call. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have swore you said that though.
More into my personal life than my business.
right, you too worried about calling Shirley instead of calling the prosecutor. Please call the prosecutor.
There she go. There she go. What I say? That's I'm talking about. It's so many. It's so many. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Lying, you more into my personal life than my business.
Right, you too worried about calling Shirley.
There it is. I just wanted to get the name up there and hold it right there in case y'all wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Let me lift it up. Coming out of Sonya's mouth. You know what? Let me let me just hit this play.
Instead of calling the prosecutor, please call the prosecutor. Stop calling Shirley.
You got me fucked up, bro. You acting like these other people. You acting just like them, man. I don't give a fuck you, man. If you don't want it, fuck it. Cause you see what I'm going against? These motherfuckers going out.
Because you're talking about too much shit that ain't got nothing to do with this case. Because my marriage ain't got nothing to do with this case. On your end. On your end, yes, but not on his end. Your marriage ain't got shit to do with the case. And if he don't get his money, he's supposed to reach out to you and say, what's going on with payment? That's what he's supposed to talk to you about everything. You've been a little too comfortable calling her, asking her shit, and then calling her and telling her stuff after it was told you, specifically on the text, do not talk to her. And did you change that? Did you go back and say, yeah, you can talk to her now?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, then it should be no, like I told, like you told on before.
I just sit there and said it yesterday. Again.
Don't call her for shit. Now you're gonna just talk to my son only.
That's some covering some ass right there. Even though it'll be a tough argument to make, and as I'm trying to wrap this one on up, but she wouldn't. That shit wouldn't work over here. No way. How?
Only about the money. Call my son only about the money, or Sonya, either the two, and then they'll get the message to her. But you don't talk to her because she didn't need to know what was going on from you. That was something you should have told her, not him.
That's right.
Because that's something you should have told her. That's something you should have said, not something he should have said. It should have never been him telling her anything. And he knew that before because
did he agree? Did he agree to what you said? He was still trying to argue the fact.
What about what?
He trying to say he was not wrong.
What do you mean?
He don't know how to ask a question. Hey, boy, you think I just don't. I don't see it. I don't. You know what? K Factor, there was always luck. Could have just been luck.
For
Yeah.
him telling her, no, he trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who?
He was trying to say that it's all a mess because you shouldn't have said something. Well, first of all, I hung up on him before he could say anything. So I knew he was going to start to say something. I hung up on his ass. I didn't get on his Nesto click. He's like, but okay, I'm like, click. Because I knew he was going to try to say. Don't tell him, let me tell him. Why? So you can act like you're doing your job? That information didn't come from you. I found that out. So if it came from me, I'm going to say it because that's what I do. I look at his shit and I call him and I let him know what's going on. If you do that, then you do that. But you don't have it where he can call you when he need to call you. So you don't have that. So since you don't have it where if he needs to talk to you, feel free to call me anytime. You don't have that. So for the money that you're charging, you should have that. It should say, call me anytime because I'm charging you $36,000 for this shit. Call me whenever you got a problem. Just call me. But no, he calls me. So it is what it is. And it is what it is. But no, he should have never said shit. You should have told her. You know, because first of all, ain't shit changed between now and you could have told her after you got out and got home.
Thank you.
So, you know, whatever. The bond is good. Okay, no problem.
Wow. Ain't nobody calling me.
That's all I got to say. Your son, whoever got a relationship with her, but that's some gay-ass tendencies and shit, you know?
I know what it is.
Some gay-ass tendencies where you just really think y'all besties now because y'all had a couple kikis on the phone and she talked about something outside of him to you. So now y'all friends in your mind. No, that's just called being polite and not hanging up on you.
Well,
oh, because my son's a fan and he always listens to her and every day and da-da-da-da. Okay.
Who said that? Oh, man,
that's what he said.
He said, hey, Nesto, that attorney has told Sonya a lot that she just didn't never mention to you. She didn't want you, man. Look, man. Bro, I wonder when you right now, tonight, if you thinking back, rerunning this through your head. You should, because you just had a birthday. Your birthday, a nephew's birthday, a son's birthday. Oh, and a beloved sister passed. Oh man. Anyway, like slipped off there just a second. Not my little sis. But anyway, looking back, I mean, and you said you was getting plenty of letters in, and they wasn't all bad. Bro, they made a movie called In Too Deep. You know what? What I'm about to say, you know what? Let me just let this.
I don't give a fuck about
I said, well, okay, and like, yeah, and so, you know, I'm like, man, you know what?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Calling you right back. I got to say what I got to say. And I'm going to tell him, don't talk.
Don't talk to her, period.
I got that. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to tell him, don't talk. Just listen.
So some things y'all could talk about over the phone.
That's right.
You and him. So you could call him. If you need to talk, you call me, I'll text you, and then you pick up the phone and call.
Say what now?
Or he can come in there and visit. if it's all that important, but he don't need to call her.
Right, because that, to be honest with you, that right there, that didn't even have to go down like that until all I had to do was go to court tomorrow, see what's going on. Then you supposed to call and get on that.
No, then you just find out what it is, and then you handle it on your end. Call Dion, tell Shirley, no problem.
Yeah. No, you don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, before anything jumps off,
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
And I do thank you. Shout out the phone calls from prison. And there you have it. That 35 plus 10 year law experience, top advisor. I'm talking about all of that. All of that. Hot mess. Talking about your wife. Mentioning your wife's name. Chilling and hanging all chummy with the lawyer. You trying to get a bond. You done talk too much. You done said too much. You done did too much.
Beat
I tell you the
money.
truth. Anyway, if you got to the end of this video, I appreciate it. I really, really do. I would apologize, but I get I have to just be have to catch myself. I mean, look, my sister's smart. My mother was smart. Grandmother was old school smart. Right? Old school smart. My grandmother's been to Martha's Vineyard. Kid you not. Long story. Nevertheless, though, the girl right there, that girl is poison.
Beat money.
My name is KaazonS, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. Always, any questions or concerns, you can reach me at KaazonS@gmail.com. If it touches your heart, you're able, you want to, cup of coffee, you want to offer me a tea, you want to grab me a cigar, $, KaazonS Senior. KAAZ as in zebra, ON, capital S as in Sam, Aura as in railroad. And you'll be able to take care of just that. For those that want to, but can't. Trust me, I've been there. I feel that good energy anyway. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. Share this thing. Share it. Shout out to the K Factor Justices. I do miss you guys. We'll be seeing each other real soon. We about to get things kind of caught up. I just been hit back to back to back with some of that good old life stuff. Where life comes, also subsequently comes death. I kid you not. Anyway, we're sitting at 38 degrees. We started out at 41. We are at 38 degrees on a clear night here in the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Florida is where I reside. Originally from Orange, New Jersey, right outside of Newark. I became a man in a little town called Troy. Sits off into the southeast there of the state of Alabama. Hung out down on the snap fingers. After Candler Road, what's the next one on 20? Wesley Chapel, where you can catch me. down in the snap fingers. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Gresham, Glenwood, Covington Highway. You catch me out in Decatur. Love the martyr. Shout out to the martyr system. Shout out to phone calls from prison for making this whole thing possible. For me, I'm going to take about a good 10, 15-minute break. Although I am a little sleepy. Hey, look. I do it in 4 days, 10 hours. Pop, 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 pop. And then I come hang out with you guys. Even if I'm not here, I'm working on something and thinking about you. We're going to take about a 10-minute break. Where we going? Do you remember? I'm going to tell you. We just finished up January the 14th, 2023. It is January the 15th, 2026. It was virtually impossible for me to have gotten in to do this on yesterday, to have it lined up like I did, on the 13th, I think. We finna take a 10-minute break. Go wash my face, clean my glasses. It's warm in here in my office too. So I might come out this jacket. Man. And then we go into January the 14th, 2024. That's where we going. And while we working on that, I'm going to step over here on this other screen, which I can't not recall seeing. I don't recall a call on 2025 on January the 14th. But there could be. And if there is, and shout out the phone calls from prison. But Mr. Mother phone calls from prison, if they got it out there and they give a nod, I'll grab it and add it in. Until then, appreciate you hanging out to the end of this 10-minute break. We're going to knock out January the 14th, 2024. We're going to rock them both out tonight. You'll have them around. We'll be right back.